This is a Squabble Studios production.
Hello and I bumped the microphone as soon as I started. Hello and welcome to Squabble, a noisy quarrel about something petty or trivial. I'm Carter.
And I'm Jacob.
And I'm Lauren.
That's right,
Hello,
ladies and
welcome,
gentlemen.
Lauren.
This is Lauren Perrick here. Here to join us. Our unpaid assistant production manager, actually, of Squabble Studios, and also
She's paid in our gratification.
What?
We changed my name.
What's your name?
My name is, I'm the communication outreach person.
Oh, you're right.
thingy.
She does a little bit of everything.
I
She wears
forgot.
many hats.
She wears the hats
Despite
that
the
she
fact
wears
that
are
she's not
many.
wearing a hat currently.
Right, I'm not.
Crazy. On top of all those hats,
We'll add it in post.
she's also my lovely girlfriend.
Lovely?
Lovely.
I think you added an extra syllable to
No, no, no.
lovely. Lovely.
That's how it be.
Lovely.
It's actually 3 syllables.
Is it? Well, if you're stupid.
The English language is stupid. I think we can
It
agree
is.
about that.
Yes.
I have a little story to tell you. All right. It's the Monday after Christmas, and it's story time at the studio.
It's like one of your
all right?
perspectives.
Yeah. Throwback to those.
Man, I missed those.
Good
Let's bring
idea,
those back.
actually. Let's bring
Lauren,
them
do you
back.
want to do one?
Yeah.
You're a guest.
Like right now?
No.
No,
Oh.
but you know.
I would love to do a perspective. I would love to be on
Link in the
Squabble
bio
every
for our
time.
perspectives because
Go
really
back and listen to
great
them all.
idea actually.
I want to do another one. I'm going to start
Yeah.
writing a story up right now.
All
I've
right.
got more stories now.
Anyway, so yes, this is my lovely girlfriend, 3 syllables, lovely. Girlfriend, two syllables.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though it's a longer word, it's always it's crazy.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Significantly longer word.
I wrote a bunch of haikus earlier, and you don't know which
Oh, we should do a
syllables are
whole
what.
episode.
It was hard.
We should do a bit where we only talk like this. These are called haikus.
I'm not gonna try to do one, but like
It's
I respect that.
575.
He's not
if
gonna
you don't
try.
know what a haiku is. 5 syllables.
If he
7
did,
syllables, 5.
he'd probably fail,
Probably.
but I'm real good. But I'm real good,
Woo!
boys. But I'm real good, boys.
Let's get to the meat of the episode.
Let's get to the
because
meat.
that was the episode. That was like the salad, and now it's the meat part of the episode.
Or
I already hate
your
this
bean
analogy.
substitutes for the vegans.
No, we don't.
Fucking
We're not entertaining. We're not making content for the vegans.
Let me
I
hide
actually
this
thought,
cup. It's got a brand on it.
Since this episode's all about Lauren, little tidbit. I actually thought Lauren was vegan when we first started talking, and I was like this close to dropping her because I was like, I don't know if I could date a vegan.
I'm not vegetarian either.
Right. Well, she's just regular omnivore.
She's just normal.
Yeah.
I'm just normal.
But she's normal
I'm normal.
when it comes to her eating diets, except for nuts. She's allergic to nuts.
She does not nut. Wait, she doesn't partake in
This
the
is
nuts.
getting weird. This is 3 minutes so far, and we haven't even got to what we're trying to talk
Anyways,
about.
Great.
once upon a time, I'll tell the story. Why not?
Okay, you are like a
I
third
yeah.
party.
I was there. It's not as meaningful to me now, but I was there.
Can I
Once
ask
upon
one
a
question
time,
before anything? Who read it first?
me actually. I think I found it.
Yes, I think.
He might have read it, but I found it.
Okay.
So we were at some hotel for some reason. Me and Carter, we were just on a vacation or something. We were sitting in a hotel room. I hear a notification from.
Wait, where were we? I don't
I think
remember.
we were like in Texas. I think we were in Houston,
I think so.
Dallas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Anyways, we were there, and I got a message. And I said, "Oh, Squabble message." Opened it up, and basically, it was just a random person. We get messages from random people. We're popular. We got
Very,
fans.
very popular. We get
And so it
emails
wasn't too
sometimes.
unusual. But this message was fairly lengthy. Okay, and basically,
And
it
in fact,
was
it did in the beginning. It said,
sorry for this long message.
No,
No,
it
it
said,
said-
asterisk, long message
That's what-
warning, asterisk. That's
"Yeah,
what
it
it
said
said.
long message warning before."
Anyways,
the message.
with lots of emojis in the entire message. Anyways,
I feel to the brim.
and
It's not true.
it was like long message warning, and then it was like, here's how I found your website of Squabble.
Yeah, well, basically, so the message went through like how
Her entire thought process.
Right. Well, first she apologized because I read this just recently, just before this episode. I made sure I read. She first apologized that it was so late.
You know what? If
was-
we're just gonna describe every single part of this message, why don't we just read it?
You want me to read it?
Just read it.
I would love to read
don't
some
even,
tidbits.
Whatever. Don't even care
Yeah, we
anymore.
pressured her into it.
Yeah.
All right.
peer
So
pressure.
I'm not going to read the whole thing because it is a little bit like lengthy
Personal. No,
per
I'm just
the
kidding.
long message warning in the beginning.
personal.
But basically, I'll just read the first sentence and then you kind of will get the gist of the rest of it. Long message warning. If you want to scroll to the end, those are my questions. But first, a backstory. You really kind of characterized it from right from the beginning. You were like, here is it very it's story-esque.
Yeah.
You go on to say, I was scrolling through Instagram, yes, randomly at midnight/1 a.m., and happened upon an ad for Stage 1 Entertainment. They're doing a Newsies musical. So a little backstory. I'm done reading. Now I'm doing the backstory. Basically, Jacob and I were in a musical, and Lauren was on Instagram, saw an ad for the musical that we were in.
I wanted to audition, but my brother told me not to, so
Yeah.
I
And,
did not.
So after she did some stalking and eventually went through the plays musical, the musical's Instagram, and then to personal people's Instagrams, and then eventually
Okay,
went
that
around
sounds
to
really stalkerish. I'm actually going
It
to
was?
interrupt you really quickly
Okay.
and say the actual thought
Lauren,
process of
you don't
this
have
one.
to. Everyone does it. Don't act
Well,
like
no,
it's some
I did not
creepy
stalk
thing.
these two in particular. What happened is I found an alumni page.
Yeah, here, would you like
and
me
I
to
was
read
like,
what it said,
oh,
Lauren?
that guy's cute. And then
Was it me?
I found that, no, it wasn't. It was
I
an
actually-
alumni page.
Was it Carter?
I actually do have a theory that it was Jacob that you
See,
thought
they
was
have this
cute.
theory, but I don't understand how I
We're
would
getting
have
off
found
track.
Jacob if I was on an alumni page. Because
Okay,
you
look,
were an alumni.
We're getting off track. Let me just continue.
I'm taken.
Let me continue reading for the viewers because they're gonna get lost here. Anyway, she says they're doing a Newsies musical soon, and I was getting really excited because I love musicals, and Newsies is a classic that sounds fun to be in, or at least go watch.
Talk about a run-on sentence.
Yeah, tell me about it. It was it was 1 a.m.
It's 1
she said.
a.m..
Midnight/1 a.m. So I started looking at their page, and then accidentally started clicking random things. Okay, let's pause right there.
She was like,
You accidentally started clicking random things. That's just you saying that you were stalking us, but without
Okay,
trying to
this
say.
was
it.
we're taking way
This
too
was-
much time on the message. Let's
Okay,
get to
yeah.
these questions,
Right.
okay?
Well, can I get through?
Yes.
Because this brings me joy. I ended up on their Facebook page. From their Facebook page, I found out that there are graduates from the musical, so that was a little confusing. From there, I found your page. Don't ask how. I understand that this is weird. I noticed you do podcasts, but at this point, I still don't know you. I still don't know your or your brother's names.
Don't know who.
I
which one
just
was
went
referring
onto
to.
my computer and got on YouTube. I listened to the first 2-ish minutes of your latest episode, and you said you were also on iTunes. So, of course, that's where I went next, because I was using data. And I downloaded the podcast. I don't understand what you're saying.
You use data to listen to it too, fam.
It sounds
And why
don't
did we need to know
know.
that? Why did we need to know that?
It was 1 a.m. and I was nervous.
She was trying to shoot her shot with
Yeah.
me.
This
Hey,
is
I
like,
respect your
this
shot.
is like, okay, they had like a couple hundred followers, and they
Yeah,
were
this was
they
this
seemed,
is season 1.
They seemed
Our episodes were crap. I don't
No,
know
this
why.
was
you
season
this
2.
is- that was
Okay,
season
a little
2.
better.
and I got nervous, and I was like, let me just like type it, and I did think one of them was cute. Apparently, they think it was Jacob. I think it was Carter.
Anyway.
I did look
so-
bad in season 2, to be fair. Now, it could have
You
been
had
either of
a
us.
man bun. Sorry, I'm not into that.
I thought you looked pretty good. With the
Thank
man
you.
bun. I actually think you should bring back the bun.
I want to. I've got the hair
Hashtag
for it.
bring back the
It's
bun.
long enough.
Hey,
Hashtag
y'all,
bring back the bun. My
hashtag
girlfriend doesn't approve.
bring back the bun.
But it would look bad on her if she broke up with me for a hair choice, so I'm in the safe zone.
That's true. Anyway, that podcast happened to be the one about your favorite Pixar movies. A good episode, actually, I thought. I am now up until 2 because I watched all of it. I'm going to have to say, strongly disagree with y'all, but y'all. You don't say y'all very often, but you did type it here.
I do say.
She also doesn't really use
actually.
emojis, but she...
Anyway, I'm going to have to say strongly disagree with y'all, but also agree in some other areas. Cars 2 was kind of a flop, and The Incredibles and Monsters, Inc. are in the top for me, too. But really, you got to put Inside Out that far down? Not cool. Anyways, I'm typing this out because I got kind of bored and also wanted to
My
kind
hair's
of
not long
introduce
enough.
myself before just randomly asking questions for you guys to argue or squabble about. Sorry for that long story. And here's where the good stuff comes in. Here are the questions that Lauren wants us to answer.
My hair's not long enough.
Yes.
It's looking pretty
After
good.
all of that, I just wanted them to do a bit for me, and 2 years later, they're finally doing it.
Yes.
We never answered a single one of her questions because
they
Lauren,
have not.
not to be mean, but they sucked.
I mean, they were good questions, but not like you couldn't turn one of these questions
That's
into
why
a whole episode.
okay, literally in the message, I said this could be like a food episode or something. The entire episode's about food.
Right.
Because all my questions were food related.
Well, now the entire
I was
episode's
probably
about you,
hungry.
Lauren.
Well, yeah.
at
Now
1
that
a.m.
whole episode's about you. And so we're going to finally, it's been a long time coming, and we're finally going to answer your questions that you've asked. I know you've been just wondering this whole time. You've just been in awe of like, how in the world is a hot dog a sandwich?
Actually, you did on the news. You answered that one.
That is true, actually. We did do a.
Use that one.
So,
Anyway, okay. So you guys want to? Oh, also, by the way, this doesn't really. In the message, I didn't really tell you how we actually ended up together, but that is for a later date, I think.
yeah. You can do a perspectives about it.
Perspectives.
A couple's perspectives.
Oh, cute. So if you want to know the rest of the story, get this to 8 likes on YouTube. Okay.
Modest goal.
Modest goal.
I
Truly
appreciate it.
modest.
What's
We
your
can get
average
it.
amount of likes?
Our
2.
average likes. Yeah,
Probably
okay,
one.
So you're
our
asking for a
YouTube
lot.
is slacking, so go sub to the YouTube because then if you're listening, you probably
get
were
to
like,
see
what is
me.
Jacob talking about when it comes to the hair? Go to YouTube, and you can also see Lauren and see what Jacob's ugly hair looks like right now.
It looks really great right now, actually.
So question number 1,
I am
Lauren.
taken, ladies.
Question what was your
And-
number 1
and
question? Would you like
boys.
to read it?
I sure.
Gentlemen.
Might as well. Number 1. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
I have can I answer this one first? Real quick? I know we've got a lot. She gave a lot of questions, so we're
Just
going to have to
11.
rapid fire them. But let me just say, a hot dog, that's the stupidest debate I've ever heard on the internet, okay? It's obviously not a sandwich. You want to know why? I've got a sandwich. Must have, not all, but for the most part, and the thing that I think makes a hot dog not a sandwich is it needs 2 pieces of bread, one on top and one on bottom. All the best hot dogs is one piece of bread sliced open to
Right.
create an entrance for the dog.
So what about a sub sandwich? Would that be a hot dog then?
No, those usually are a good sub sandwich has 2 pieces of
No,
bread.
it's one piece sliced in half. And
But
if
it's
I'm
separated.
being honest, Jacob, if I'm being honest, so is a hamburger. It's the
Yeah, but it's
buns
cut
come
all
as
the way
one.
through. It's connected on a wiener.
So you're saying that for it to be a sandwich, it cannot be connected.
Yes.
Okay, well, the definition of a sandwich, Jacob, is on or between slices of bread. So it doesn't mean that it has to be between 2 pieces of bread to be a sandwich. It can be on. So that means a hot dog.
But it's not on, it's in. It's nestled in a nice little cave of
Well,
of
it is
bun.
on, though, technically.
I would say the
I've
bread
taken
is
my
folding.
guys, I'm
bread.
taking this hair out. It kind of gives me a headache.
See, the only reason that I would
Let's
say
do it like this.
the only reason I would say that the hot dog is a sandwich is because is there another category that a hot dog would be in? If it's not a sandwich, what is it?
It's
And
a
I don't
sandwich.
think I don't think it can just be. I don't think hot
Why
dog.
can't
can
we
be
just
its own-
leave the dog as the dog?
See, I don't think a dog. It's not a category.
A dog?
I don't think a hot dog is not a category. You know what I'm saying?
Like at Subway, those are sandwiches, but that's one piece of bread that's cut in the middle, but not 2 separate
Yeah,
pieces.
a sub sandwich is usually not cut all the way.
It's not.
And I would say that a hot dog
And you
is
say
just a
a
small
sub sandwich.
I think a hot
That's
dog is
what
just
you
a
say.
small sub sandwich.
Okay, I can say it's a sub sandwich. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. A sub sandwich.
Okay, because like a sub sandwich is not quite a full sandwich. That's my
Yeah,
sub.
it's a subcategory.
Right. Of the
It's a
sandwich.
subclass of the said sandwich.
Okay, so a hot dog is a sub sandwich. Conclusion.
Yes.
Agreed?
It's debatable, but okay.
Agreed. Okay, next question. Is cereal a soup? I would say cereal is.
Let me look up the definition of a soup real quick.
I don't think it's a soup. No.
Soups don't have to be hot.
That's true. but-
Soup, a liquid dish typically made by boiling meat, fish, or vegetables in stock or water.
So it does say typically, so you could make the argument that.
But that's the first definition. The second definition is a substance or mixture perceived to resemble soup in an appearance or consistency.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cereally. But I would say that.
And it's also a verb, of course.
I would say that cereal plus milk is not enough ingredients to be considered a soup, because you put milk in all kinds of things. But so just because you put it in a
But you
bowl
can
with,
put beef broth in all kinds of things.
Not in cereal. Well, I guess you could.
it'd be gross.
Maybe not. That might be good.
Beef,
Warm cereal and beef broth.
cinnamon
I
toast
don't know
crunch,
how that would
Beef
be
a toast
actually.
crunch.
beefy toast crunch.
That's the next big burrito at Taco Bell. They like to do those
They
gimmicky
do.
cross brand things.
Yeah, the
like
5-layer
Fritos.
beefy
Kitchen,
toast
question
crunch.
mark?
That sounds good. Daniel's Kitchen. 3.
Oh, we're moving on.
Cereal's not a soup. Let's be real. That one was
Yeah.
Lauren. Okay, sorry. That one's not.
It's not a soup.
Okay.
And that's almost like saying it's Pop Tart or ravioli, which is number 4.
No, that's number 3.
Oh,
It's
yeah, that's
Pop Tart
what I
or ravioli, and then follow up. Therefore, is it a pasta? Is what she says. Is Pop Tart a ravioli? Therefore, is it pasta?
Let me define ravioli. Give me a second.
Okay, yeah. Before you even do that,
I'm
no
moment for our
matter-
sponsor. Not to sound like
No
you're
matter
about-
what, before you do that, let's shout out our sponsor.
Honey, no, I'm just kidding. Bleep that out.
Is Pop-Tart a ravioli? It doesn't matter, but that does not mean that
Wait.
it is a pasta.
Guys, I just found something incredible. Raviolis are defined as small pasta envelopes. That's what it says, containing ground meat, cheese, or vegetables.
That's beautiful.
See, now there's not
See,
ground
but
meat, cheese, or
what's-
vegetables in a.
And I wouldn't
It
say
doesn't say
a
fruit.
Pop-Tart does not have pasta. Is not made of pasta.
Well, what's pasta?
Okay, well,
okay.
give me a second.
Even still, your follow-up questions. Therefore, is it pasta?
A dish originally from Italy, consisting of dough made from wheat
What's
and
Pop-Tarts?
water,
Wheat and water.
extruded or stamped into various shapes, and typically cooked in boiling water.
So I guess I would say a Pop-Tart is pasta by definition.
Technically,
not
but it's not.
It's
Ravioli
not
is
ravioli because
vegetables
ravioli is a
and meat or
type of
cheese.
pasta.
Now, if they made a meaty Pop Tart,
So,
do they have those?
I hope they don't.
Meat tarts.
so a Pop-Tart then is
Would it be
pasta.
called meat tarts or
Pop-Tart
pop
is
meat?
pasta, but not ravioli.
So I could make spaghetti and use Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
It'd be like Elf.
Oh, sure. We did that once in a
Oh,
YouTube
it's-
video a long time ago. Number 4.
Pour the milk before or after the cereal. I want to critique the list here. Why didn't you put that one right
I'm
after the
sorry.
cereal question? Then we could have
It
kind
was
of,
1 a.m.
it really would have segued in.
Leave me
But
Sure.
instead,
alone.
you separated them with a Pop-Tart question.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
For what reason?
Anyway,
I don't know.
I'd do it.
I
Here's
know
the reason I
at least
can-
of 7 people that do it.
At least 7. Well, that's a weirdly specific number.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
saying I
She's
can
got a
name
list.
I can name all of them.
It's a hit list.
she's like, if I ever see you walking on the road, I just,
It's on site.
Well, like no, I can tell you all 7 of their names. There's probably more.
Do you
but
mind
I
name
know
dropping
7.
them?
yeah.
Will they care?
You don't have
Just
to drop,
first
drop, not the
Give me their
last
last names, their address.
No, just
You don't have
just
to name
drop
drop
a first.
Just one or two. Two
yeah,
people.
Just
at least.
one person, so we can
Yeah.
directly address them.
I just don't really think I
Just
should.
one person.
Come on. You're not
No.
close enough
Someone
with
with
at
the
least
most
one of them?
common-
No,
most
I'm
common
close
name.
enough.
Is there one
but
named
then
like John
because
or
I'm
something?
close enough, they're gonna. If I say, "Oh my gosh, I was on Squabble," they're gonna want to watch it.
Come on.
And then they're gonna be like, "Wow,
How
you
about
called me out for
first
that?"
letter? First
Well-
first letter of the name.
Oh, the first letter of their name. That's an F.
Frank. Oh. Is it Frank or Frederick?
I'm not gonna. I literally
Is it a boy or a
said-
girl? Come on. Is it a boy or a girl?
No.
All right.
Felix.
All
There's
right.
another
F.
one that's G.
All right. F and G.
F G.
F and G.
All right. F and G.
Girlfriend. GF.
Yeah. What's your problem? Don't do that.
Hey, bring it over here.
I still
We're not
love
doing
you
this.
guys.
Why? I don't know you, so I didn't love you to begin with, and if I did, I wouldn't. And if never mind, I'm not
Bring it
going
over
to
here.
make
Bring it
that
over here.
joke. I almost ended their whole career.
It's
It's
it
okay to be
splashes.
you.
If you pour the cereal, it splashes.
You're pouring
Hey,
wrong.
let me
It just
see.
makes
Hey,
sense.
Hey, bring it back over here. If you're gonna pour the cereal on top of the milk, you're not gonna be able to tell how much cereal you're getting,
Bring it over here.
and you're gonna put way too much milk.
If you does the milk not does it not look and feel uncomfortable to pour milk into an empty bowl? No matter what you're making ever, does it call for milk first? You
Well,
always pour
I can
milk
think of a few
into some
things. Chocolate
what?
milk.
Shoot. You're right.
Actually, I put the chocolate syrup first.
I do too, actually, because it all
Okay,
kind of
that's
mixes
weird.
it. That's not weird.
Yes, it is.
No.
That's weird. You
All
always
right.
do the.
Then you can tell how
milk
much
and then the
syrup
We
you're
chocolate.
spent
putting.
way too much time on this question. It's making me angry.
5.
Number 5.
Another cereal, one more.
And again,
It was like
you
2
could have lined up
a.m.
the cereal.
probably.
Number
so,
5.
Like, I was maybe craving breakfast.
Soft or crunchy cereal?
This isn't a question. No cereal should be soggy. Nobody wait. You,
Did I say soft
Okay,
or did
okay,
I
okay.
say soggy?
Soft.
Well, you said soft.
I said soft.
But
It was
and
1 a.m.
I understand. I understand that you might enjoy a soggy cereal, but the question is just soft or crunchy. I don't know if it's do you prefer or whatever. It doesn't matter because nobody pours the cereal and then purposefully waits for it to get soggy.
I know some of those people do.
Oh my gosh.
Lauren knows everything.
Don't
In
know
case you
everything.
didn't know this, she does.
I don't
I could
know
I
everything.
could say like the next question is, do you put cereal halfway up your nose before eating it?
And she'd
and
be
I would
like,
say
"Actually-"
nobody says that, and nobody does that. And Lauren would say, well, I know about 9 people.
I
that
don't
do
know
that."
anybody who does that.
And I could look up any fun fact right now and say it, and Lauren would correct me on
That's
it. I've
not
proved it.
true.
I did it once. If
That's
it's-
not
I'm
true.
gonna look up
Because if you look up a fun fact, then it's probably gonna be right.
fun facts. Here we go.
Did you know armadillo shells are actually bulletproof?
See, why did
That's
you know
not
that?
true.
Yes, it is.
Next question.
Number 6, best condiment.
What's the best condiment?
I draw my
That can
hair tie.
include Chick-fil-A sauce, Cane's, Slim's, etc., or just plain ketchup and mustard.
My favorite condiment, don't attack me, cayenne ranch from Slim's. It's really tasty.
I'm not going to attack you, but I'll audibly disagree and say that Chick-fil-A sauce is a superior sauce.
Chick-fil-A sauce is
I hate
overrated.
Chick-fil-A
I'm not going to lie.
sauce.
Good, we can attack him. Well, I don't hate it. I just think it's overrated.
I do not like any type of condiment except ketchup.
Then why'd you come up with the question?
Because I wanted to know yours.
That's all. I appreciate that, actually. That was a sweet answer. Wholesome moments.
You know, these questions could be like, you know how in the movies or you know,
You should like
you know when
taste
you
them all on one episode.
That's a
That
good
should
idea.
actually be an episode. That was like one of my episode ideas. Just saying.
And now you're our manager and you haven't given us that episode idea yet?
I
Be our
have.
production
It's right
manager.
there.
Yeah, you
I gave
should-
it to you before I was the
You
manager.
should line up all the sauces one day, so when we just came in here, there'd just be sauce, and we'd be like,
Yeah,
we
why
have
do
to
we
try
actually have
that.
to think? Why do we have to do anything outside of our lives? Why don't we have people at our beck and call 24/7?
Anyway, what I was gonna say is, you
It's
know
so hard being famous.
You know how when you're like trying to make a bank account or something, it's like, what's your third dog name, or like, what's your mother's maiden name, or like,
Yeah.
where was your great grandfather's
Like the security questions.
son born? Like these are the questions that Lauren's
No,
asking.
Lauren's like, hey
That's what
guys,
she asked.
I had some fun episode ideas. You guys should talk about the last 4 digits of your social security number. You can maybe talk about,
You know, your
your
mom's-
childhood of town,
Yeah, your
your
middle
first
name.
pet,
I actually know all those answers now.
your bank routing number actually.
Yeah,
Except the social security. But
it's
I know your
It's
mom's
mine is
maiden name.
mine is
I know all of your
9
old pets names.
6 9.
mine's 42069.
That's more than 4 digits. I thought we were just talking about the last 4. You want all my digits?
Of what?
All my
The
digits
social
are
security number?
8008135.
There's 2 more.
It spells.
Okay,
You know what it spells. Put it in your calculator.
Is a Cheeto a chip?
I gotta Google what a chip. Define chip.
Well,
I
look
gotta
up what a
Google what a
Cheeto
chip-
is.
No. Define a chip.
Okay.
A thin slice of food, typically potato, made crisp by being fried, baked, or dried and eaten as a snack.
Well, Cheetos are eaten as a snack and they're baked.
I would say they're just an oddly
Cheeto.
shaped chip.
Popcorn. It's under the popcorn.
That makes sense.
It
It's
does. It's a
long
corn puff.
popcorn.
It's like a corn puff.
I just don't agree with that
I
one.
do agree. It tastes like popcorn. Now
It
that
does.
I think
Not.
about it.
Yeah,
I'm
I actually
obsessed
don't
with
like
popcorn.
Cheeto.
I don't like Cheetos either.
I said Cheeto. I don't like the brand. I don't like Chester.
Chester
He gives me.
Bizarre.
He has
the
a
only
bad
type
look
of
on his
Cheetos
face.
I'll really like is the puffy kind. I
Which
don't
are
like
just
the crunchy
popcorn.
stuff. It's
No,
not
those are-
Mine is
those are-
blown.
It's not
Those are
popcorn.
cheese puffs.
I think now that I think about it, at Walmart, I think they sit on the popcorn aisle.
They sit in the chip
No,
aisle.
they sit on the chip.
They sit
I don't
on the
think they
chip
do.
aisle.
Yeah, but
Yes,
so do
they
the
do.
popcorn in the bag also sits on the chip aisle. So.
Not my
Sometimes,
Walmart.
depending on the Walmart. But the Cheetos don't. The
the,
Cheetos
my
are next
Walmart,
to the chips.
the home Walmart.
Which chicken place is really better? Are you talking about chicken restaurants?
Yeah, like Chick-fil-A, Cane's,
Popeyes.
Popeyes. All of them
I
chicken
wouldn't say
places.
Popeye. I would say I'll
Sure,
give a
just
basic
chicken.
answer and say Chick-fil-A.
I'm gonna give a slightly less basic answer
Uh-huh.
and say Slims.
I'm actually gonna go with Cane's.
Aw,
Chick-fil-A is.
uninvited.
I'm sorry, Chick-fil-A is
Canceled.
overrated.
I
in
disagree.
My opinion. Chick-fil-A. I've gotten so tired of Chick-fil-A, and I'm sorry, but every time you want to go, part of me wants to say no. But I like Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is good.
I'll never ask again.
Chick-fil-A is good,
It's
but
really the
I
same.
like.
See, I like Slims
better
as well,
chicken.
but none of them got sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? And
They have a sandwich. It's
No.
not very
They
good.
do.
it's horrible. It's
Yeah, it's
because they
not
put
good.
2 chicken strips on bread. That's not a sandwich.
Well, Popeyes has a good. Oh, I don't know.
True.
Popeyes is pretty good. Popeyes and Cane's are both kind of right there for
Ah.
me. If I were to pick,
I'm a sandwich
I
boy, so-
really like Popeyes chicken.
Why Cane's though? Cane's has no flavor and it's too greasy.
Well, that's why
That's
I
what I
might
think
change
about-
my mind
that's
to
what I think
Popeyes
about
because I
Popeyes.
really like crunchy. I really love crunchy stuff, and so Popeyes chicken is really crunchy, and I think
It's
that's why I
very
like
greasy,
it so
though.
much.
Yeah, I just like the tenderness of Slims, and it's actually got like a nice rub, whatever their seasoning is. It's not a rub.
Why do you guys get Cane's all the time then?
We don't anymore. We've been getting Slims a lot more. You haven't been
Really?
around as much.
I actually
yeah.
like Cane's better than Slims.
Well, not like just
chicken.
purposely. You just been busy.
Yeah.
Use a spoon or a fork with mac and cheese.
A
Oh,
spork.
well, Carter and I have gotten into this one before.
I
I
use
use
a
a fork.
I use a spoon too.
I like to fork my noodles and.
Lauren likes to fork noodles. You heard it here first, folks.
I like to like the little like it's hard to explain.
Well,
I like to fork them.
Yeah, you like to stick it through the hole.
But then, shut up. But
That is fun,
I like-
actually.
I like to.
What if they made? Sorry, you can carry on.
No.
I didn't mean to
Giant
interrupt.
macaroni noodles.
So you could put
See, I-
on your
With a
fingers
fork.
like the
Oh,
fork.
I was thinking
I
not
think
big.
the reason that
Oh.
he likes to use a spoon so much is because he likes Velveeta. And Velveeta shells is what he
Velveeta.
likes. And so you can't
Liquid
really
gold.
use a fork
Velveeta,
with Velveeta.
not that
so I
good.
understand. I would
Velveeta,
use a
it
spoon
will
if I was eating
drown you in your
Velveeta
sleep.
shells. But with all the other like Kraft, but my personal favorite, Annie's, is really good. Those are...
What? Your favorite mac and cheese is Annie's?
Yes, it is. It's actually really good. And it's good for you. It's more expensive, but it's good for you.
Okay.
Well,
I use a spoon.
we all have a different
Spoon gang.
different macaroni brand that we're sporting as well.
Kraft.
Velveeta.
Annie's.
Vote in the comments below.
Should
It's
a
my
Expensive,
burger?
but good for you.
This is my personal
It's
favorite.
organic.
Kraft, cheap and bad for you, but tastes good.
All right, this is my personal favorite question. Should a burger have a pickle?
I hate pickles. I hate pickles so much.
Me too.
Like they're the worst thing. It's my least favorite thing in this entire
I also don't like
world.
pickles, but as someone who's
No,
gonna be a
I-
chef one day,
I
I do
hate
think that they do
everything
belong on a
about
burger.
them.
Honestly, I think it really adds a nice flavor profile to it.
I just don't.
Which sounds like I'm
If
trying
you-
to make BS this, but I honestly believe it. It adds a crunch that you won't really get from maybe lettuce, but still not really. It adds crunch and it adds a nice like zestiness that you don't really get from anything else either. I
will-
fully
I would
support it. I just
disagree.
don't like it.
I would disagree because if you have a pickle on a burger, and this is not just coming from me, a lot of people
Is a
say
pickle on a
this.
burger and it's
If you have a
covered in
pickle on a
chocolate?
burger or a pickle on anything, the pickle makes like taste. That's the only taste you can taste.
It can be
basically.
overwhelming. I
So
think
if you have a pickle on a burger,
Here's the
that's
thing.
all you're really getting is you're having a pickle burger at this point. You're not having a burger.
I agree
and
with
I hate
her
pickles as well.
for cheap pickles,
so-
but I think if I was eating like a nice real pickle that like someone pickled themselves, I think it could be better.
You want personally pickled?
I want a
burger?
personally pickled pickle on my
You want a perfectly
picked patty.
you want a personally picked pickle on your perfectly picked patty?
My perfectly pronounced patty.
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 I like pickles. I don't like a lot of pickles. I agree. Like a burger can have 1 to 2 pickles max. Otherwise, it is too much pickles.
11, the last one. Corn on the cob or off. This is an easy. I think we all on 3, 2, 1 we say on or off.
Okay.
3, 2, 1 on.
Off. I can't. I hate eating it. Maybe it's because like it's just I can't bite it. My mouth is tiny.
Get the
And
tiny corns. The tiny corn on the cob. You ever had
the
that?
The tiny
Super
corn on the
baby?
cob is the same width.
No. I mean the
around.
tiny,
Oh, you
tiny
mean the
corn on the
tiny,
cobs.
tiny.
Yeah, I don't think you can
Well,
actually
see,
bite the
that-
corn off those.
See, no,
I wanna try
I have
now,
a
though.
very tiny mouth, and then I hate like actually having to bite into something like that. So I like using my knife. and
Wait, you
getting
guys
it
don't.
off
You guys don't
and-
just.
No. Vomit all just I know, you know what I do? I put it in that way and I just bite down and scratch it off.
Oh,
Oh,
that's good.
that's a way.
I like the it's similar to eating like chicken wings. I like how savage I can be, and just it's so
hate chicken
it's
wings.
acceptable to be messy when you're eating corn on the cob. Similar to chicken wings, like it's
My favorite
acceptable.
thing about corn on the cob is just going through a whole cob in like 2 seconds. You're like, and it's
Yeah.
gone. You
You
just clear
you
it.
Slurp it.
Yeah, you gotta suck. You just go.
Okay.
This is
You're
what you
like
do.
a
Game around me,
vacuum
just go
cleaner.
and suck at the same time, and you just clear that thing. Just
Yeah.
and it's gone.
It's like one of those. You've seen those videos on TikTok where people are like throwing stuff in those metal crunchers that are like they're just like spinning constantly, and they have the force of 1,000 gods. They're just turning,
Yeah.
and you throw stuff in it, and it crushes it as it goes in.
That's what it's
Nothing
like
can
eating
stop
corn on the
it.
cob.
Nothing can even slow it down. Yeah, that's what it's like eating corn on the cob. Was that the last question?
That was the last question. You really ended
and
it
then-
with a corn on the cob question.
And then the end.
Finish
Yeah,
the finish the
and-
message.
Just finish the message. The rest of the message says, once again, sorry for the long, wordy message. I feel like either way, whether I sent that or just randomly sent a message too, it would have been weird. Also, sorry it's 2:45 a.m. So
So
just for the
it's
record,
almost 3
it took roughly 3 to 4 hours for you to type this
No,
out.
no. Because I said I was scrolling through randomly at 12 a.m.
12
is when I
to 1.
started.
12 or 1.
No, I found the Instagram message, like the Instagram post at 12 a.m. And then it took me probably an hour to find you guys. And then I listened to your episodes. Your episodes are 30 minutes long. I listened to 2 of
Oh
them.
yeah, I
so
forgot
that's
you
an
said
hour.
you listened to an episode.
That's another hour. And then now we're at 3.
It only
So
takes
makes
two
sense.
episodes to make someone a lifelong fan.
True.
It only takes two Squabble episodes for someone to fall in love with me.
It only takes.
Imagine that.
You fell in love with him. No, she thought I was the cute one.
True.
No, I
But she thought you were
didn't.
funnier.
Okay.
That is true. See, that's what I believe.
See,
You think
I
it's the
don't
other way
think-
around,
I
which
think-
either way is still
See,
insulting
no,
to me.
I still think that I think I found Squabble because of you, Carter. But then I thought Jacob was cuter and I thought you were funnier on after watching.
It's been said, ladies and gentlemen.
But
Mic
I
drop.
think I found it because of you, which means I also thought you were cute.
So, I mean, we look pretty similar. So
we do.
I just have to
I'd say we
disagree
fall
on that
under.
one.
I'd say we fall under the same type.
I also would have to disagree on that one.
I don't know. I think we're definitely the same type. Brown
No.
hair, skinny, and we're both wearing the same outfit right now.
Yeah, sweater with shirt under. To be fair, any guy that thinks he has a sense of fashion wears this.
Yeah.
But-
I don't. Yeah. Okay. Fair. Anyway.
Or any sitcom star from the 80s and 90s.
Lauren, do you feel like a weight has been lifted?
Yes,
Like you've been carrying this weight for 2 years?
yes.
Almost.
I've never had my
Yeah.
questions answered, and I've always wanted to be on Squabble. I'm like your biggest fan.
Well, we'll do you the honor of a double handshake here. Carter, wrong
Do I
hand.
go like this way?
No, you
Wait.
split open, and we cross.
Oh, okay.
Split
There we
open.
go. This is an awkward handshake
Um,
now. We can stop.
Yeah, so if this gets to 8 likes, I will tell the rest of the story about Lauren and I's first meeting, unless she breaks up with me after this episode. If she dumps me, I had this
might
theory
happen.
that this is why she hasn't been on Squabble yet, because I had this theory that as soon as she's on Squabble, that was her only motive for getting with me, and so now she can dump me now that her goal has been
It
accomplished.
has to be posted first.
Right, so she'll come this Monday.
Yeah,
this
till Monday.
Monday at like 3-ish probably. If I'm not present anywhere, I might be crying because she might have dumped me.
I might have to do a solo episode. Lauren, thanks for being on the show. It was
Yeah.
our honor just as much as it was yours.
And thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for tuning
Feel
in.
free to like, comment, subscribe, and follow on every media platform, which includes Instagram and Facebook at Squabble Podcast, and Twitter and TikTok at Squabble Studios.
And we also have a website, www.squabblepodcast.com.
And we have a Patreon where
What?
you can donate a little bit of moolah. so
Lauren,
that-
do you donate on the Patreon?
I do.
Oh, see, look.
Lauren was actually one of our
Hey.
first
I was.
donators.
If
I
you donate,
started donating.
you might be on the show.
Well,
Might be. There's always a chance.
right, might be. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess we can say that. You might be. And you get early access to episodes and
That's guaranteed.
that, and then sometimes like a really crappy mug like this. See how this is like crappy and misprinted? Like we do that. Stuff,
Maybe
kind
you
of stuff
might
all the
even get
time,
a
and so you
signed
might-
deodorant.
Yeah, we're giving away signed deodorants recently.
Recently. They're the
And so-
deodorant guys now.
Yeah.
Yeah, deodorant bros signing out.
Debrodiant.
Lauren, would you like to shout out anything before you go?
No.
This is your Lauren, this is your moment to say anything you'd like. You don't want to say anything.
I love you.
You want to shout out
What?
me? Wow, thank you.
Well, my chopped liver?
And Jacob, you're a great boyfriend's brother. I love you too, but not that way.
Thank you. That's what I needed to hear. I don't hear it enough.
Good. Well, are you saying wrap it up?
We're getting a nod from our producer to wrap it up. Lauren, would you like to do the honor of snapping our audience
I
later?
can't snap, but I can sure try.
She can't snap, but we're about to try. You can at least say.
We'll snap you.
The-
We'll all snap you.
Wait, am I saying it?
Yeah. Let Lauren say it.
Oh. We'll snap you later. That was my
It's close. She tried. She said.
There, that was a good
That was a good
snap.
one.